and welcome to the Main Cave. Now in today's video I've got part 1 of a 3-part series. Now this series focuses on some Govee smart lights that I've got for the Main Cave. Now in today's video I'm going to be going through probably the easiest setup of RGB lights that I've ever done with all of my lights. The other videos are of the Govee triangles and finally the Govee outdoor lights, of which I'll link to down in the description below as soon as they're live. So if you're new here, we make regular videos on technology for your smart home, and so please do consider subscribing, as we may make a video to make your life easier and I wouldn't want you to miss out. So do hit subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Now in this video I'll go through what you get in the box, how to fit it and how to set up the app. And as I said earlier, this is one of the easiest light setups I've ever done, as it really is just stick it on and turn it on. So let's get started with the unboxing then. This model set number is H61C3, and when you get the box it's very weighty, giving the feeling of quality. You get some instructions, a control box, an end cap, internal angle cover and a power adapter. I haven't used the end cap as yet, as this is used if you want to cut it into length, and the angle cover is if you want to mount it on the inside. It just makes life easier. For me, I'm just going to install this round the rim of my desk. Pretty simple setup. The rope itself is 3 meters or 9.8 feet long. It's 1.5 centimeters wide and 1 centimeter thick, and it's RGBIC, which in layman's terms means it's brighter and has more controls of colors than, say, a standard RGB rope. This particular set can work with Google Home and Alexa, so just make sure you look on the box, as there are cheaper sets from Govee that don't have this feature. So once out there, you need to decide where to put it. As I said, mine's going on my other gaming desk, and you need to work out where to stick the control box. I decided I'd like it out of the way, as I probably won't use it as much, so I fed it under the table and stuck it to the underside. Just make sure you have enough slack to start sticking the rope on the outside of your desk. Then it's just a simple case of running the whole length around your desk or wherever you decide to put it. Peel off the backing and firmly attach the rope all the way around to the end of the rope. As I mentioned earlier, you can cut it and there's a process to do that. I haven't done that, so I won't be going over that in this video. Once all stuck, just make sure it's all attached and then plug it in and press the control panel on the box just to make sure it works. Now grab your phone, as we're going to go and set up through the app. The setup is pretty straightforward, and if you've got any other Govee apps you should be well versed. If you haven't, just download the Govee app from your relevant store and open it up. First thing to do is hit the plus at the top right, and here you can find all of the lights. This model, as I said before, is H61C3, so I typed that in along with rope and it scrolled down to find my model. Click that and it brings you to a connection screen. Just click the link and it instructs you to click the power button. Once done, name it and add your Wi-Fi credentials, and that's it, you're done. It's here where you can start the process of cutting your rope, but for me, I didn't need to do that, so I carried on with the app's main screen. All I did here was select rainbow, and that's it. During the setup, you will have seen that if you have Alexa, it will automatically add it to the devices, so you can already start saying things like, Alexa, turn off my desk rope. The setup is finished, but there is way more that you can do in the app now. Firstly, you can change each section of the rope. So it's split up into 15 sections on a full length of 3 meters. Each section can be a different colour, yellow, blue, red, or whatever you want it to be. You have also some built-in scenes which will animate the rope for you to set, or animate to music, or set your own animation up. Another thing I use a lot is the timer. I just set this to go off every night just in case I forget to do this manually. Then finally in the settings you can update the firmware, rename it, calibrate it and other functions. So in this brief video of the Govee rope light, I hope I've given you a decent enough breakdown of it. It's a brilliantly simple way to add RGB to your room. The setup is so easy, and as with all products, there are plenty of options to be getting on with. I've been trying to think of a negative for these, and if you want a rope light for your desk or room, then I can't really see anything wrong with this. It's bright, customizable, and it feels really good quality. I'll leave links down in the description of where you can pick one of these up, and do let me know if you've got a rope in your RGB setup. I'd love to know. Please like and subscribe, and until the next video. Bye bye.